Good evening. So, like I said, we've got a few things we need to a bit of bookkeeping sort out before we get into it, haven't we? So we need to do the development phase for the characters before we set off. It perhaps give some time for other people to arrive.
Sorry.
So let me. Where are we? So if you go onto your character sheets, you should be able to see now on the left-hand side. No. Yes.
Yeah, I have to press my thingy, don't I? I keep looking for the sidebar, but when you're in that screen, we have to press ourselves.
Oh God, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So yeah, there's your characters. You can double-click on your characters at the bottom. Tokens. So you should see development phase button and a recover look button. So
yes,
if you just go ahead and click those to get a look refresh. Not that you're going to need any look today.
It's not showing up because we don't have the bar.
Okay.
Mine does not say that.
Yeah, it should do. Yeah, on your character sheet, double click on your token at the bottom.
Yeah, I've opened my sheet, but it does not say that normal thingamajiggy.
Development phase and recover luck points on the left-hand side?
Yes.
There's a little toggle for development, mind, or a little toggle for the west on the top left. I don't know if that's anything to do with it. No, that's uncommon skills.
No, it is not there. Shall I shut it and open it again?
Yes.
Let's give it a
Mine's just there, but I've clicked it, but it's done nothing because the bar's not there, Phil.
Yeah, so... yeah, I can see it.
It's not there on my screen, on mine.
You want me to? I'll trigger it for you, shall I?
Yes, you do it.
It's
done.
It's all automatic anyway, so it's not. I'm not tampering with it in any way.
Punch the rules.
Oh, I've got up to 64. Look.
There we go. Yeah.
Will I click the development phase as well, Phil, or will I wait for the tray coming up?
Say again?
Well, do you want me to do the development phase as well, or are we waiting for the dice tray?
Yeah, no, do your development phase as well if you want.
Done.
You know all the little yellow dots that have gone? Did we need to have done something with them? Because they've all
that's what we've just done.
It. Now, Phil, quick note, we've all got a +10 to Nakal as well, don't we?
Yes.
+10 in what, sorry?
No, +10. Let me just double check that. I think that was +10 if you were able to spend a day studying that document. I'll just backtrack that. Let's see, where was that?
It was right at the end. It was like anyone that spent any time reading the thing, or anyone that something gets.
Yeah. So you had to spend a day, a full day with it.
So I get it, don't I? I was doing that.
No, you only had a couple of hours, so you might get opportunity to do that in future.
They just chucked us on a plane again.
Yeah, so because of the sources referred to in the document, anyone studying this for a day can gain +10 in Nakal. But yeah, you have to spend a full day. But you only had a couple of hours just to for an initial read of the document.
It's going to be worth doing it for me. I've already got 13.
Oh yeah, definitely is, definitely. I mean, there were other opportunities to gain an increase in that skill as well, but. I rolled
the skill up on it in there, so I got an increase from 10 to 13 there.
Cool. But yeah, there were some other opportunities to increase that, but they were missed, unfortunately. But hey ho. Right. Okay. So where did we leave it last week? So you managed to you returned from the jungles of Bolivia after recovering the mummy, which turned out to be called Terranish. And you were inducted on your return to New York. You were inducted into the Tier 2, Level 2 of the Caduceus Foundation, where you learn their true purpose, which is to combat the schemes of the Mythos, in particular an organization called the Inner Night, which is a group of serpent people trying to subjugate the human race and bring about the return of the serpent person empire. So after this revelation, all the characters spent some time with spent some downtime with various elements from the background which had interesting results.
All got destroyed.
Yeah.
Broke our heart.
It broke my heart.
Yeah, I think it all went badly. Apart from Jake's character, apart from Randall, he was the only one who had a favourable outcome.
I'm never writing a good backstory again.
No.
What's the point? Well, if you're just going to do that to me, I'm never doing it again. It's like I write a nice backstory, I'll put a good effort in, and then you just ruined it.
Oh, it's there's so many things that's going to happen with your backstory. It's
Wow.
I asked for it, to be fair. I said, I'm mobbing everything. It's my own fault. I got tied up with the mob.
Oh, that would just that fall in my lap. I just could not believe that. Anyway, so yeah, Vinny attempted to. Well, do you want to explain what happened to Vinny in his downtime?
So with the £1,000 from Caduceus, he went and paid off some of his sweetheart's father's debt, and with the £100 he got from Shapiro's wallet, the $100 he got from Shapiro's wallet, he bought a diamond ring and engaged to his sweetheart Molly, and they failed to roll and she said no.
Yeah, she accused you of being a 2-bit criminal like a dad. Yeah, and kind of kicked you out. Whereas Karina, she went to spend some time reminiscing and with amulet. Is it family amulet? Is it from belong to your mother?
The only thing I have left of my dead mother was a ruby stone necklace that she never took off, and it got robbed.
It's been stolen. Yeah.
Got robbed.
Where's that gone? I wonder. And Jamie, of course, went to spend some time relaxing at the museum in New York, and decided to confide in her old friend Richard Carrington.
Yep. And he totally threw it in my face, so I now have trust issues.
Yeah. He totally didn't believe your story about serpent people, giant snakes, and living mummies in the Bolivian jungle.
No. I
can't imagine why.
Yeah.
No.
And was he an anthropologist as well?
Yeah.
It was.
He didn't even make his little, go, ooh. But no,
he blew you right off there.
He did.
On the plus side, you did get a prosthetic hand, though, didn't you? So.
And our favourite typewriter.
Swings and roundabouts.
I know.
Did Randy succeed on his role? Was he the only fucker that succeeded?
Yeah. So Randy went and spent some time at his wife's graveside, and yeah.
Succeeded in his role, so didn't kick the headstone in half. the lucky mother.
Yeah, it's a good job, though, because I wasn't quite sure what to do with that if it failed. Yeah.
1 1/2 bin.
Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, it's just kind of doesn't really damage the backstory. But anyway, I'll think of something.
They got up.
There'll be a reason to break them, and somehow I'm gonna break everyone's hearts.
Yeah.
Zombie wife.
And then, of course, there was Alfie with his typewriter, frantically recording everything that had happened, and then realised what utter bullshit he'd written. And in frustration, smashed his typewriter against the wall.
Yeah.
I've got to say that
possession.
That didn't even sound like a fail. That just sounds like Alpha.
So did it break it?
It did, yeah. Yeah, he smashed it. Broke it.
At least he didn't break your heart. He didn't break Alfie's heart.
We need to make new treasured things now, don't we?
You do, so yeah, but I mean, you don't get them straight away. Some time has to pass before you can forge a new connection.
I don't want a new connection. I want the old one back. I want my Molly.
Well, I suppose you can always work on trying to repair that. So after that, you were called back into Caduceus, which is actually when you were the truth behind Caduceus was revealed. And on top of that, you were you all decided to stay on board You were given the option of walking away, but everybody decided to stay because it would have been a short campaign otherwise. And next, you were sent on a new mission to Bolivia, where there has been reported an outbreak of infectious hepatitis, which Caduceus suspect may in fact be what they referred to as an outbreak of the Yellow Death, which is a biologically engineered a virus that has been biologically engineered by serpent people, which is like hepatitis, but is far more deadly, far more infectious, and rather than taking weeks for symptoms to show and take effect, it takes just a matter of days. So people have been dying within 2 to 3 days of showing symptoms. So, after loading up some equipment onto a plane, including a device called the Viral Analyzer, which was an advanced piece of scientific equipment that was developed using back-engineered Serpent person technology, which Shapiro, who is your handler, Caduceus mission handler, is also accompanying you, and he's going to use that to analyse samples from the quarantine zone to try and determine if this is indeed a case of the Yellow Death. Meanwhile, you are supposed to try and see if there is any evidence of the Inner Light's involvement in events. Talking of which, there was something else that happened as well. So, after boarding the plane and during the flight, when Vinny drifted off to sleep, I mean, it's quite a long flight, Vinny had a bit of a dream. He dreamt about Tyrannish, who, if he believes what he dreamt, gave him a mission to find any trace of the Inner Night and put a stop to them. But not to mention any of this to anybody else. And I think shortly after that you woke up to find yourselves in flight over the mountains of Borneo. And suddenly there was a thud, something slammed into the side of the plane, and this black barbed claw or talon started ripping through the metal skin of the plane just to where Jamie is sat, at the side of where Jamie and Karina is sat. And at the same time, there was a sound of breaking glass from the cockpit and the screams from the co-pilot and the pilot as they were ripped from the cockpit of the plane, and the plane suddenly starts to pitch to one side and turn into a dive.
Oh.
And that is where we left it, and that is where we will pick it up.
Oh shit.
Don't look at me. This is my real life thing. I am scared to death of planes and them crashing. Oh, I'm useless here.
Technical thing. How do I get the chat thing open again?
It's on the right hand side. There's at the bottom. There's an arrow pointing in the way.
There we go. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that.
Look at the last row from the last session.
So you should be able to see your upgrades as well from your and things from your development.
Brilliant. Thank you. Sorry about that.
No problem. So
do we know that the pilot is?
Yes, the pilot.
Right.
You can.
An open inside so we can see. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see pretty much all the way down. There's so at the back of the plane is the like small cargo area where things are equipment has been loaded on. But yes.
Okay. Oh my God! Does anybody know how to fly a plane? Anybody?
Don't look at me, kid.
I just run forward. The only thing I know is that you're supposed to pull something up, and I just go and try and pull something up.
Okay, so like Shapiro is like just grabbing onto the sides of his seat as the plane starts to pitch over to the right. I was going, oh my god, oh my god, this isn't supposed to happen. And he's just going into a blind panic.
I'm running towards the cockpit behind Jamie.
Okay. Okay,
for moral support.
So can you make a dex check as you run, as you make your way towards the front of the plane? Because, like I said, the plane's pitching to one side, and something is continuing to tear through the side of the plane in front where Jamie and Karina was sat. Okay, that's successful. It's okay. You managed to
3 levels of success.
Oh, right. So Jamie, you managed to like grabbing all the sides of the seats. You managed to like almost pull yourself up along the cabin and into the front, into the cockpit of the plane, and you can see there's like wind battering you as you grab hold of the pilot, the pilot and co-pilot seat. The front, all the windshield or whatever you call it on a plane is small smashed out. The glass is lying all over the floor of the cockpit. There's a bit of blood over the control panel, and both the pilot and co-pilot are gone. And like I said, the plane is starting to pitch to one side.
When you say gone, like they've gone. I mean, sucked off at all me.
Been removed from the plane or are gone as in dead?
Yes, for one way or another, they've been removed from the plane. Whether they've been sucked out of the plane or otherwise.
27 words, Angie. 27 minutes, sorry, for your famous words. 27 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to hang on to the steering stick thing.
Okay, joystick.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that, because if I said that...
Especially now. Yeah, now that the ball is rolling.
Okay, right, so you have got piloting.
Have I?
Yes. You mean have I?
Oh, yeah. I know what I'm doing. It's okay.
Did you not look at that before you ran to grab the stick?
No. I don't read anything before I do it. All my actions are instinctive.
Okay, so you can make a piloting roll. You're trying to climb, so clamber, make your way towards the front of the cockpit. But yeah, as a plane pitches, you kind of fall on top of Shapiro. Oh God, get off me! What are we going to do?
Yeah, we're dead.
Shoots. Oh my God, that's a fail. Okay, so you're fighting with the controls, trying to pull the plane out of its dive.
To be fair, I think
somebody help! Is there
two
of the stick things?
There is.
I've been trying to get back up next round. I fell over, did you say?
Yeah, so you kind of fall into the seat with side of Shapiro. What about Karina?
Can I try something?
Oh no!
What
if possible, just because he's right next to me, can I go for his wallet?
At least it's not dynamite.
I want his new one. I want to see what you got for a new one.
You can, but you will. I would say you're in a bit of a tiz, and it's a bit of a manic situation. So you'll need two. There's definitely 2 penalty dice if you're going to try and rob. Oh no, it's probably a bit. So 1 penalty dice.
Oh, just the one.
Just the 1 penalty dice, yeah. Because he's in a bit.
Let's go, Pulp, baby.
Probably is Shapiro. No.
How much luck do I need to spend?
11 by the look of that.
Oh.
Having his wallet.
Oh my God.
Having another Shapiro wallet. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, while you're in the mad in confusion, while you're both tangled up together, you manage to like shove your hand inside his jacket and relieve him of another wallet.
Brilliant. Change that on my inventory. I'll change Shapiro's wallet to Shapiro's wallet times 2. I'll check it. I'll check for the money later. I'll check what's in it later.
I think so, yeah. So what's Karina doing?
I would have followed.
Okay, so give us a dex roll then.
Please pass it.
Dex there.
Phil, for some reason it's still got me in development stage and I've pressed the recover luck points.
I do apologise, that's probably me who hasn't removed it. There we go.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh,
Is it
Check, I
on stream?
haven't
They've still
added
got
luck twice.
the main picture and not the plain picture.
Oh, yeah, it does, yeah. Why is that?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Because that's a really good plain picture.
It doesn't look to have refreshed the...
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Yeah, so people can't see the fantastic plane.
I know.
I can see it.
No,
I
but
spent a lot
On
of
stream.
the stream is still on the landing screen.
Do you know what to do? This works. You know how you can make a source invisible? Just click it invisible and back on again, and that should refresh it. Works. I don't know
It
much, but I
won't
know
be.
that.
Should we give Lloyd a moment to see if we can sort that out, or should we continue?
Continue.
Nah,
I
the one
booped him in the.
Okay.
On Foundry, we've got the plane, but on the stream, you've got the.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you. Is that
It's frozen
yeah.
as well. It's frozen as well. On the stream, it's frozen.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, could do with zooming in. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Excellent.
Could you? Are you able to zoom it in a bit, Lloyd, at all, if possible?
Can you do zoom in things? Oh, you can.
Yeah. Scroll the mouse wheel on Foundry. There we go.
There we go. So I can see the interior. No, not pan. It'll just let you scroll in. That'll be fine. It should keep it centered anyway.
That's wicked, man.
Wicked
Worth it.
awesome.
No, that'll do. So people can see the interior now, can't they?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
yeah. So I spent one look to pass that.
All right. Okay. Fine. So you managed to get into the cockpit. So do you want to try and assist Jamie with the plane?
Can do.
I mean, your piloting skill is 1. Sorry, I thought I knew somebody had a piloting skill, but I thought it was Korean, not.
Oh, I was hoping. Karina, pull the stick.
Just roll a 1. It's sound. Problem solved.
I mean, yeah.
You could.
You can do it.
You could push the roll, I guess. So since Karina's come up, you could use Karina as an excuse to push the roll, your piloting roll. But if you do fail, that will count as a fumble.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crashing already. What worse could you make it?
It's
quicker
not
crash.
crashing yet. It's not
Okay.
crashing yet.
Do you want me to push it? Oh
No, it's
gosh.
given the option that you can.
Oh,
Oh,
we did.
pushed it and succeeded.
Wow.
Jamie, the legend.
I
With
honestly
one hand.
thought- I
With
thought
one
that was
hand.
going to be 94 for a second there.
I'm like, come on.
It's that bionic hand, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do this one-handed like a fag. Don't smoke, but I do now.
So yeah, with Karina's help, with the co-pilot's yoke, I think it's a yoke, isn't it? Anyway, control stick we'll go with. You managed to so you managed to brute force, you managed to pull the plane out of its dive and pull it in and level it off. So meanwhile, what's Alfie and Randall doing? Randall's probably going to do something heroic.
Randall would probably be trying to see what this thing was that's climbing through the window.
Good point.
And he would be probably, I think, he would probably be trying to shoot it.
Yes.
But I know you can't shoot things in aeroplanes, but we've got smashed windows, so there's nobody being sucked out.
So it's not planes don't, or certainly this isn't flying at an altitude where it's not a compressed pressurized cabin. I don't think the
Okay.
planes flew high enough at this time to have
Yeah, not
pressurized
in the
cabins.
1930s,
That's cool,
no.
No.
I
So
think-
let's say Randall is he's fumbling for his rifle and lining up a shot to whatever appears is trying to tear its way through the side of the plane. Alfie, maybe Alfie's going looking for parachutes. See if there's any parachutes in the cargo hold. So yeah, Alfie heads towards the rear of the plane looking for parachutes.
Ah, he's well played, Alfie.
Right, so this the side of the plane is just pulled up almost like a sardine can, being like the side of the plane peeled away, and this black ink black figure can be seen on the wing of the plane. It stands, it's about the size of a man, humanoid in shape, except it's got black leathery wings and two horns protruding from its head, and its face is completely featureless.
What?
It almost looks like it's like its skin is like skin tight rubber.
Horned, winged, no faced man.
So yeah, so it pulls just peels the side of the plane and starts to clamber inside. And I guess Randall can take a shot at it, since he was trying to do that. At the same time, you can hear other things slamming against the side of the plane, on all sides. So Vinny, you see one of these things on the wing of the plane. So you can make a sanity roll. Randall can make a sanity roll. Alfie probably not noticed it at the moment. Shapiro can make a sanity roll as well. So I'll do a Shapiro sanity roll.
Weren't we supposed to do a sanity refresh before this session?
Yeah, no, luck refresh, not sanity refresh.
Sure.
Yep.
You asked me to make a note last week, and I'm sure it says sanity. It says development and sanity before plane crashes. You told me to make a note development and sanity. Just saying.
Yep, I probably meant luck.
Right, okay.
It wouldn't have been sanity. I said sanity. So let's pick a sanity roll.
Was it a roll? I've not got the tray up. I've not even looked.
Oh, sorry. My wife is period.
Nice.
I rolled a 15. Hard success. I'm sane as shit, yo.
This is completely normal.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No.
Superior fails his sanity roll, so Superior just like starts screaming in a blind panic and scrambling away from this plane,
That man.
and just throws himself to the opposite side of the cabin, then sees the other one and starts scrambling under the seat, trying to hide under the seats. So do anybody else pass?
Have I seen them?
No, you haven't seen them. So if you're in the cockpit, you haven't seen them yet. So you passed, and we need one for Randall. Oh, I'll have to do it, won't I? Yeah, nobody's got access to Randall's sheet.
You can give me access to one of the Alfie if you want.
Okay, I shall do that in a moment. I'll just do
But
sanity
you
roll.
roll if not.
What happens when you do PvP? Like that time you were punching them and you were punching each other. Do you roll for both?
Yeah, that'd be fun. I know he's on his way home, so we might jump in after we have a break.
Okay, so Randall keeps his calm and unloads. Yeah, he fires his gun. Which gun has he got? He has got. Well, he's probably not got his rifle with him, so he's probably got his revolver tucked away though. So he fires off a shot from his revolver. We're going to say that's probably in point blank range, and but he misses. So he fires a shot and like just punches the bullet just punches a hole in the side of the plane instead. Alfie's over there. Okay, so I'm going to like put everybody into a proper bit of actual combat now, so we can do this properly. Okay, Stu, begin combat. I'll roll all. Okay, so just give Randall his gun. So Randall goes first. So Randall fires off another shot from his revolver. On the range again. Oh God, he misses again.
Oh, Alfie.
So next it's Jamie. So you can hear the sounds of gunfire coming from behind you in the cabin.
I'm like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? And I'm going to try and look out the window to see if we can see anywhere where we can land. Is there any guidance or anything? It's just like I'm going to do a quick look out the window.
You can give us a piloting check, not for controlling the plane, but to like checking the instruments and the navigation and things like that.
My 30's going to go so well. Oh, no, cloudy.
So, at the moment you can't spot anything.
Okay, so when I looked out the window, did I notice the thing on the wing?
No, because you're on the left-hand side, so you can't see any of that.
Okay, that's cool then. So I'll just be like, what the hell's going on? Karina, go and have a look. What, they're shooting?
Okay, and next is Karina.
Yeah, so I will go and have a look. I mean, it looks like Jamie's got it all sorted for a little bit, so I'm going to help him.
Oh yeah. For flying the plane, unless something, you won't need to make another piloting roll unless something, sort of situation arises, shall we say? Okay, so you head back from the pilot's cockpit and into the cabin, through the door into the cabin, and yeah, you can see, confronted with the this thing crawling through the side of the plane. You can see this one on this side of the plane, and you can hear the sounds of like things scrabbling along the sides and along the top of the plane. So you can make a sanity roll.
Let's see how insane I'm going.
These black horned winged devils. Oh, that is a fail. So that means you take.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's 100. Oh my God.
So you can spend luck to reduce sanity loss by half. You have to spend double what you will, double the amount of sanity in luck. So in this case, because you fumbled it, you're going to lose the maximum amount, which would be 6 points of sanity. Which could potentially send you temporarily insane. So you could reduce that to 3 points of sanity by spending 12 luck.
Yeah, I can.
You gonna do that? Okay, so you can spend 12 luck, and you only lose 3 points of sanity. But you do an involuntary reaction. Let's give you a random involuntary reaction. Okay, so yeah, if you just you can't quite believe what you're seeing, and you sort of close your eyes, scrub your eyes, like cover your eyes, and try to just like count to 3, and before opening your eyes again, and like realizing you're actually seeing what you're seeing. But you can still act.
Okay, yeah, so I'll be walking in and just like freeze for a minute, trying to gather everything, and I think I am going to, now because it's actually in the plane,
Yep, this one is.
I'm not actually very happy about shooting in the plane, so I'm going to try the whip.
Okay. Yes, so the whip, I believe, what is the range of the whip now?
In this weapon in action, you know.
I forgot about it last time, to be fair.
How could you forget? It's really cool.
It's got a range of 12 feet, so essentially you can attack something that's 2 squares away from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get closer. Do we have a movement? That.
Oh, what, sorry?
Do we have a movement max or anything in this, or is
so you can, so your movement, so your move is 8, so that's about essentially 8 yards, I believe. So one of these squares is about 3 feet. Is about a yard, so you can move 8 squares basically.
Okay. So I can move up to here.
Yeah.
And I should be able to try and get it from there.
You can indeed.
Okay.
So yeah, you unfurl your whip made out of reptilian hide and barbed with teeth or spines.
Ooh. And then just.
So there's a button on your card in the chat.
Oh, it's
So yeah, there's a crack of the whip. Oh, I've even got a thing here. A bit delayed, but there we go. You miss. You just kind of, the whip just like tears into the seat in front of you and just rips through the upholstery. And then we've got Vinny.
Well, since everybody's in a fight now, it's plane action. I'm gonna join them. So this one is still outside the plane.
The one nearest you is still outside the plane. Yeah, it's trying to smash its way through the side.
Right. Okay. So the windows are already breached in the plane, so that's not an issue. I am going to. Now I've got a shotgun and a handgun. I'm better at using a handgun, but it's point blank range if I put the shotgun right up to the window, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
I'm going to pull out the shotgun and point blank range right at this window.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. Okay. So let me whip my weapon out. Combat. 12 gauge shotgun. Bonus dice for point blank range, is it?
I'll put it in. Just when you put the card in, I'll let it, when you put the card into chat, it gives me some buttons I can adjust it with. There we go. So point blank. There we go.
Okay, let's go. And do I click the multi-shot to fire both barrels? Do I just do?
Yeah. Try it. See what it does. And then just click on the, there we go. And just fired one shot, and then shoot to get there, press shoot again.
Big fail.
Big fail.
That didn't give me a bonus dice, did it?
No. Oh, it's because you fired 2 shots, so it gives you multiple shots. It gives you a penalty dice.
The bonus dice for that.
Yeah, it'll cancel it out.
Okay. Fair. I'll smash the window
Multiple
then.
shot. Yeah. So yeah, you just just blow out the window, but and tear through, tear a hole in the side of the plane. But yeah, miss it. It kind of like dodges to one side. Clearly sees you your intention. You can still move if you want.
Yeah, well, I'll step back and since I've unloaded both barrels, I'm going to switch and drop the gun into the bag or onto the seat and whip out a handgun.
Okay.
The window's breached now, I know it's coming in, so I'm changing it to a weapon I'm more proficient with.
Okay, so next it's, where are we? Which one is it? Where are we going from? With this. Okay, so, right. So, yeah, another one starts smashing its way through, appears here, starts smashing its way through the window at the, towards the back of it, towards the rear of the cockpit, the cabin rather. Just by where Alfie is. So Alfie will have to make a sanity roll on his turn. In fact, yeah, he can make it now. Do Alfie's sanity roll as this thing like bursts through the window by the side of him. but he passed it, so he loses nothing.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, and then we've got another one of these. Which one is this one? It's this one. Okay, so you can hear the sound of like more tearing metal. It seems to be coming from the cargo compartment. And then it's Quentin. So Quentin is just cowering under the seat. He's doing nothing. He's like in a blind panic. And then we got, where's this one? Ooh, I think this one is on the, okay, right.
Remind me who Quentin is.
Quentin is your mission handler from Caduceus.
Okay. So we've got him and Shapiro on the plane with us.
No, that's his name. It's Quentin Shapiro.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh.
I thought this was two separate people.
Yeah.
I've not mentioned his first name before.
Probably
probably just mentioned his surname, haven't I? I believe let's that one. Yep. Okay. Right. So, Jamie, you feel like suddenly the stick gets yanked to one side. Is it a stick? Oh no, it'd be the foot pedals there that control the flaps on the tail of the plane. Suddenly, one of the pedals gets depressed, despite the fact that you're not pushing it, and that's causing the plane to like veer to one side. As something appears to be tampering with the ailerons. I believe that is the technical term.
Oh, they're on the wings, aren't they?
Yes.
Right, they're the flappy things on the wings.
The flappy things on the back on the tail of the plane, yes.
Oh, and which way is it going? Left?
It kind of, let's see, I'm going to say it's going over to the left, yes.
So I look out the window to see what I can see.
So looking through the window, all you can really see is the engine and the wing of the plane. Can't see anything further back. Well, unless you want to stick your head clean out of the window.
I don't.
Actually slide. You can slide them open, the side windows.
Yeah, I'll bugger it. I will.
Okay. So yeah, well, it's out of turn order, but yeah. So you slide back, and you can see one of these things. It's trying to on the rear. It's like attached to the tail of the plane, and it's trying to wrench the aileron off the tail of the plane.
I pull the stick thing up to try to go up.
Okay, so that'll be on your next action. So it's right. Okay, so
rudder. Have an easy rudder.
Is it a rudder?
Yeah.
Rudder. Okay, the bit, the floppy bit.
Chat nose.
Sounds right to me.
Okay, so right.
Rudder's the one on the boat.
Does the thing.
It's called a rudder on the boat. The little thing at the back that does that.
Yeah. So another one of these things lands on the wing of the plane, starts smashing its way through the window just in front of Randall. And then right. Okay. So this one, the one by Vinny, it sort of crawls in, squeezes in through the smashed window, and it attacks you. So you can see it crawls in as it crawls in. You can see it's got a long, sinuous tail with a wicked looking like spike or barb on the end of the tail.
I'll attempt to dodge. Don't mind.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. So if you want to make a dodge roll as it attempts to attack you.
Come on, Vinny Sen. Oh, that'll do.
Nice.
Oh wow.
That wheel's out of the way.
Okay, yeah. So you easily throw your maybe jump back into the aisle, out the. Well out of the reach of this thing as it tries to grab hold of you. Then we got this one. Well, that's that one, just done that one. And then we got this one, which is the one. So yes. So this one just goes straight for Randall. So I imagine Randall is probably going to fight back rather than dodge. So let's give him a fight back roll. So he's going to try and batter it unarmed with his, try and batter it with his gun. Fight and brawl. Let's go regular success. So let's see what that does. Slightly better than it is. Okay, so yeah, this thing grabs hold of Randall and starts trying to drag him back towards the hole in the side of the plane.
Oh no!
No! I don't like that.
So yeah, Randall's struggling to get out of its grasp, but it's got a good hold of him, and it's slowly dragging him back.
Oh, we can't kill Randall.
Not while he's away, Phil. There's an unwritten codes about doing that. You know the unwritten rule. You can't do that. No. You can't kill him.
Alfie. So Alfie made a stance check. So, oh, blimey, what is Alfie going to do? What's Alfie going to do, Ange?
So he was in the back looking for what's this?
Yeah. So we were just about to go through the back door, and then this thing came smashing through the window.
Okie dokie. Has he got a gun or something? Because I think he would shooty.
He has got a revolver, or potentially he's got that flame pistol as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably. He's used that a few times now, so we might.
Yeah. I don't think he'd use it in a plane. Quite small tin can flames. Barbecue springs to mind. Maybe.
Oh
not.
yeah, he's sensible.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he'll be back in a few minutes.
I don't know. Do you remember riding that snake?
Oh yeah. No, I think. I think he would get the shotgun out and try and kill the one that was next to him.
Okay, he's got his 9mm revolver on him, so he can use that. Okay, I shall do that then for now. I shall fire him a shot from the revolver. That's going to be at point blank range, and is he going to fire one shot or is he going to fire multiple shots?
He'll be walking through the door in approximately 3 minutes, so.
Just the one shot.
It'll be one shot, I reckon.
Okay, right. His aim is true and he lands a shot. And but it's just like it's kind of moves too quickly, and the bullet just wings it, barely scraping it.
Jesus.
And that's the end of that round. Okay, so right, so it's next round, combat round or two, in fact. So it's Randall. So I guess I'll do. So Randall is in the grasp of this thing that is trying to pull him out through the hole in the side of the plane. So Randall is going to try and break free. So that's going to be like an opposed strength check, which I'll do for him. Luckily, he looks like he's stronger than it, so he should have a decent chance. Oh dear.
What do you mean?
Oh dear, he fumbled and the thing got an extreme success. So this thing drags Randall out through the tear in the side of the plane and onto the wing.
No.
Shit! I mean...
How dare?
Alfield boy, get back in here. What are you doing over there?
Oh my god, we got to get him back in. We can't kill him. I can't do anything because I'm flying the plane. I don't know when anything's happening. I'm just flying the plane. Oh my god.
Okay, so actually, that's good. So then it's Jamie.
Oh, I'm just carrying on flying.
So you were trying to you were trying to shake that thing off the tail of the plane, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm going. You are pulling us up to go upwards.
Are you still wanting to do that?
Oh no!
Alfie's on the wing.
Maybe not now because Alfie's on the crapola.
Unfortunately, you don't know he's on the wing.
No, because my head was out the window.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Alfie.
We can't kill Alfie. I saw it.
It's Randall, not Alfie.
Hey, Randall, I can't kill Randall.
Give us a spot hidden roll. See if you happen to notice him.
Oh, please.
Do it. Spend all your luck if you have to.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So you're about to pull the plane into some kind of maneuver when you spot Randall being dragged out onto the wing. He's fighting back against this thing that's pulling him out of the plane.
As I do that, I'll shout "Get Randall back in the plane for Christ's sake!" And then
okay.
What's the stupid guy's name that's hiding under the seats?
Shapiro. Quentin Shapiro. But then you can't...
Stop being a pathetic. Help them, people. Get him back inside. Get out from under that seat.
Okay, so it's Karina then.
Okay, so I'm going to try and get Randall because I would have seen him being dragged out.
Yep.
So I'm actually going to follow and try and get him back inside.
Okay, so you can give us a strength check.
Okay.
But you can have a bonus onto it because Randall is obviously resisting. Not resisting you, obviously trying to get away from that thing. So you can have a bonus dice.
Okay.
So of course this thing's going to have another strength check. Try and resist as well.
Jesus fuck.
Okay, so both of you fail, but there's no, you're trying to pull him back in, but this thing's trying to continue to drag him to the edge. Both of you fail, so nobody gains ground.
Okay, I'll keep hold of it.
Okay, so Vinny.
Right, so this thing's in front of me now, and it's inside the window. I am going to pop some shots in it with the handgun this time. Okay.
Yeah, so the shotgun's laying on the floor by the seat. I'll give you plug. So if you do multi shots, it'll give you an extra penalty dice on your rolls, but you have to trigger each roll separately.
It's point blank range, so I'm just losing up.
So it will cancel. Yeah, they should cancel each other out. Yeah. So you want to do multiple shots?
So I'll just roll 3 shots then.
So I'll just get rid of the point blank base range. There we go. Going to do a
single shot. And then
so it goes 3 single shots. Yeah. It seems to be how it works. I thought it might trigger multiple shots, but it doesn't. So that's first is a success.
For 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, right. So, you can see the bullet penetrates its skin, but it seems to the thickness and texture of its skin seems to resist some of the damage, reduce it.
Do I have any chance to spot any weak spots in it?
That depends if you want to spend time. You'd have to spend at least a round doing.
I'm still going to pump 2 more shots in it. So.
Okay. Go on then. So just trigger another single shot.
That one will be a miss.
Okay. And again.
And a hit.
And a hit. So go on, damage then.
A little bit better. 9 that time.
Ooh, 9. So okay, so. Okay, right. So the shot hits it full in the chest and blows its shoulder, blows a chunk out of its shoulder, and its arm sort of hangs limply to one side, and it doesn't make a sound. It doesn't give a shriek. It doesn't make a single sound, but it turns and starts to scramble back out the way it came.
Nice.
Okay, so you still got movement if you want to use movement.
Okay, let me have a wee look. I am going to. So if that one's buggering off, I'm going to use some movement. How much do I move?
You can basically move 1 square for every point of move for every move point you've got.
How do I take it off the thing?
Off what?
There we go.
So easiest way to move your counters if you select it and use arrow keys. easier than dragging it.
So yeah, we're going to head in this way to try and assist with getting Randy back in, and also I'm going to keep my back to Karina so that I'm looking at this one as it tries to come in the window.
Alrighty, and this one is, like I said, this one over here is coming through, is like scrambling through as well. I think it was already through, in fact.
Reloading the gun? I don't know, that's next round, isn't it?
Yeah, that takes a, so you can, if you want to fully reload it, it takes a full round. If you want to, you can load up a shot and fire off at half your decks.
Well, it will still have 3 shots left in it.
Yes, it does, yeah.
Okay,
okay, so next it's one of these. So which one is it? It is this one, yeah. So this one scrambles in through the side of the plane. I think that's where the, pulls the door, and that's where the door is actually there, at the rear of the plane. So yeah, it yanks the door open and goes for Alfie, tries to grab him. So is Alfie dodging or fighting back? Dodging. Okay.
She's fighting back in the chat.
That's it. Fighting back, okay.
Go on, Alfie.
So is Alfie triggering that, or do you need me to do it?
Right, she's shouting instructions at us from Twitch, so you'll need to roll it.
Okay, I'll roll it, fair enough. That's Randall, don't want to do that. Okay, that's a fighting back. Fighting back, unarmed. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you both flail ineffectively at each other. You manage to stop it, so he doesn't manage to get hold of you, but neither does Alfie manage to land a punch on it either. Oh yeah. Pistol whip it. Okay, so then it's this one, which is okay, right. Yes, at this point, the door to the cargo at the back of the plane, just at the side of Alfie, suddenly bursts open, and another one of these things appears, and goes for tries to grab Alfie.
Cue DJ Khaled gif. Another one.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
So you can fight back or dodge, but with a penalty dice.
Have I seen these things yet?
And no, you can't really see what's going off now. You can hear all the commotion, but you can't see any of it.
You're keeping us in the air, just concentrate on that, please.
So is that fighting back again, I guess? So that'll be with a penalty dice, because it's outnumbered. Okay, yes, that's a fail. So if this gets a success, it's got hold of Alfie. Oh, no, cancel that. Didn't want to cancel that. No. Yeah, it's just frantically scrabbling to get hold of Alfie, but he's managing to avoid both of them. And then it's Quentin. So Quentin just cowers under the seat. He's still suffering from his bout of madness. And then we got this one, which one is this? Oh, that's the one on the rear of the plane, I believe. Yes, it is. So so the plane. Yeah, the plane. Yeah, so the plane starts to turn again as this thing on the back starts trying to rip away the ailerons on the rudder. Let's see if it manages to do any damage.
I think not.
Ooh, no, it hasn't managed to rip anything off the plane yet. So if it does manage to damage the tail on the plane, that will invoke a penalty dice on all your piloting checks. Okay, then and next it's another one of these things, because there's loads of them. So yeah, this one bursts in through the window and goes for Vinny.
Uh-oh.
Odge. So you've acted this round as well, so that would be a penalty dice.
Alright. Yes, come back.
Oh,
get that round you. Get that round you. An extreme success with the penalty dice.
Yeah, these things are terrible. They can't even hit themselves. They mind anybody else. So that was that a dodge. So what are you dodging to?
Wherever I like with that roll.
Yeah. So left, right, onto the seats.
I'm going that way because I'm heading towards...
Have yourself one square.
So there.
No, okay, right, okay. So that's that one done, and then it's the next one, which is this one. Okay, so this one's like in... oh no, this one with flare. So this one scrambles out, climbs back out through the window, and just flies off. It's gone. And then we got this one, which is... oh, right, okay, so this one trying to... so this one tries to drag Randall off, tries to throw him off the side of the plane.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be an opposed strength. Just
jerk him off, if you will.
That's... okay, so that's a fail, so strength, so it doesn't really matter. I don't need to make a check for him really because it's failed. So so Randall, Randall's not giving up. He's not going to be tossed off the plane. Oh dear, I'm doing it now. Okay. Right, yeah. Okay, and then finally, it's Alfie.
So I think what I want to do is I want to shoot this one in front of me, point blank.
Okay.
And try and make my way towards the front of the plane.
Radio.
I'm trying to avoid the other one, if I may.
Yeah, why not? Okay, so give us a roll.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Watch your back, because there's one back here.
Yeah, I'm going to be backing away up the plane. That's
okay, so point blank range. There we go.
What do we got?
Oh, that's a miss.
It's a miss.
Okay, so you can make a give me a dodge roll, see if you can get away from them. It'll be like a penalty dice though, because you have been like fighting back and stuff as well already.
Dodge with a penalty dice.
Outnumbered.
That would be a no.
No. No.
Yeah, but you can't do look on dodge, can you?
Not.
Okay. Yeah, can you?
In Pulp, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
You can spend it. It says you can. If you click on it, it's still letting you use it. It's not a combat roll, so it is letting you use look on the dodge.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
No. It's not that.
Wow.
That's a lot of luck.
It is a lot of luck.
Right.
For your life, Mark, I spent 11 to get Shapiro's new wallet.
In the middle of all the chaos. So okay, so it's back to Randall. So Randall is going to, with Karina's assistance, he's going to try and stop himself being thrown off the plane.
Always a good move.
Alright, so it's a strength. I'm going to give him a bonus dice because got Karina holding on to him. He's got a hard success. Let's see how about the thing. Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear. So he's struggled here. Like Karina, you've got hold of him, and Randall's like slowly, like, almost managed to drag himself back inside through the hole that's been torn in the plane, and this thing just like yanks at him, pulls him out of your grasp, and hurls him towards off the side, off the edge of the wing. So we're going to give Randall. We're going to have let's see. Let's give him a look roll. Oh, he failed his luck roll. Okay.
No.
So Randall is just like, and he just goes. He's gone. and this thing like flies off and dives down after him.
Did Alfie find any parachutes? Did they?
I don't think he got a chance. So yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah. At least I don't have to roll for Randall anymore. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That was cold, man. That was cold.
You miss one session, he does that. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's going to be so upset that we've...
Yeah.
So it's Jamie.
Right, so when I looked out the window, did I see the black thing, or I didn't see anything, did I?
Yeah, so you saw him. You saw this thing like fighting, struggling, or Randall struggling with this thing on the wing of the plane.
Should I have done a sanity roll if I saw this thing?
You should have done. That's a good point. Well done. Thank you.
Actually,
I'm sure.
Did I make one earlier? Do I need to make one as well?
No, you
passed. Yeah, holding it together, being quite calm.
Oh, nice roll.
I am not bothered about this. I mean, this is just nothing. I mean, I've lost my hand, which is hilarious. I'm still managed to hang on to this thing with my fake hand as well.
Yeah.
But you do see Randall just tumble off the side of the plane, off the wing of the plane.
I think that would be another. I think
no, I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to force you to do it. I'm not going to force you to do a sanity roll. What are you going to do?
Panic.
Sanity roll.
Is this? Yeah, I think I would. I'm sorry. I've just seen my friend.
Don't forget, we are playing Pulp.
Okay, so I'm going to dive the plane down to try and catch him.
Catch him on the wing, of course you will.
Thank you.
No way. Yes, let's go.
Okay, so you can.
That might need a pilot roll, won't it?
Yes, it will require a hard success.
Oh, I think you might be spending some luck in a minute.
Everybody, hang on.
Come on,
How much luck do you need to spend?
You spend 37 luck to a hard success.
You know what? I bet he's got plenty of luck. I think he'll be fine.
How much luck you got? Are you gonna save?
64.
Don't do it.
No,
Don't do it.
I'll take me under the.
No, because you'll have less than 30 then.
You know what? He's Paul. You know what? Fuck it. I will do it. Because,
No, you won't.
Because it's like my friend. I'm gonna go. Oh my God! I've got to rescue my friend.
You barely know him.
It's Paul.
Okay then. So do you want to describe what happens then?
I see him, so I twang the thing round and spin it round and loop underneath him and catch him on the wing.
Okay. Yeah. So so Randall just like slams onto the wing and manages to like catch hold of something and stop himself from just sliding back off again.
And then I shout out the window, "Get inside, you idiot!"
Because he chose to leave the plane.
Randall's back. Damn it.
Those rolls have to continue.
Yeah, but my luck's below 30.
Karina.
You can kill Anjo. Fine.
I don't know. I can't save myself.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so. So you're still on the same wing?
Yes. Miraculously. Good fortune.
So. Yeah, I'm going to carry on as I was. I mean, probably maybe a little bit dizzy. But yeah, I'm going to just try and get him back inside and help him back inside.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. You can do that. Well, let's say you can do that automatically if you only just do that. So it's you drag a thankful Randall back inside the plane. It probably comes out with some Randall type quip that I can't think of. But anyway, so then it's Vinny.
Right. Vinny's quick to.
Oh.
No, so nothing too outrageous, I don't think, because we got Randy back in the plane. I'm going to whack 3 shots into this one here, and that's what I did. Didn't reload. Just go bang, bang, bang.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. 2 seconds. Find it. Is that it?
Okay, go on and give them the damage then.
8.
8 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, right, boom, that's first shot. Right, yeah, so yeah, blast the hole. The bullet just hits it square in the chest. And there's just like this black, sort of tarry fluid starts dribbling from the hole. And it kind of like it flinches. Again, it's just like weirdly, it doesn't make any kind of sound at all.
As it flinches, I'll fire another one.
Okay, go ahead.
No, missed with that one.
Miss. And the
Can I
last one?
use luck on bullets?
No.
You can't, right? Yeah. Last one.
I don't believe so.
No, I'm pretty sure you can't. That'll do it.
Boom.
Extremes.
Ooh, extreme success. So that's a impale.
Noise.
For 16.
Oh. Okay, right. So yeah, you land a shot clean between the eyes, and its head just like bursts like an overripe melon. It's like slumps. It's thrown back against the side of the cabin.
Okay, and I can still move, right?
Yes, you can.
Move to there and face that one. In fact, right to there. And rescue
Okay.
up.
Very good. What's next? So it's this one.
Right,
yeah,
just
so-
move to there. Not moving to quite point blank range yet because I'm going to attempt to reload, I guess.
Okay, so this thing tries to, with the help of its companion, tries to grab hold of Alfie. So let's see. So is Alfie fighting back or dodging? Or...
You're damn right he's fighting back.
Okay, gives a fighting brawl roll.
I'll give you a fighting brawl roll.
Why have I cancelled that again? I keep cancelling these buttons.
No, that is not looking
He's
great. Am I going to like a
outnumbered.
penalty
Yeah,
dice or something?
Yeah, because he's outnumbered. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, guess what?
Fail. Why is my thing not rolling? Try again. That's odd. Am I rolling?
I'm going to
forward?
spend 2 luck
Not
to
there?
pass, I think, if I may.
Not for fighting brawl.
Oh,
I've got the option. Have I not got?
Oh, is it giving you the option?
It has given me the option.
Oh.
Pulp, baby.
Oh,
I don't know if it is
okay,
or not.
fair
No,
enough.
I'll say no if you
do
don't.
it,
I
Deb,
will,
do it.
Well, let me just take me 2 seconds to check.
It doesn't need checking.
Rules is for fools, Tyler.
Skill, nothing, fumble, cannot be used. Cannot be used. Luck cannot be on damage roll, auto push roll, sanity rolls are just. Oh no, it doesn't say you can. So yeah, you can.
Do it.
I apologise.
No, do not. Never apologise, sir.
We were going to do it anyway, so.
Okay, so yeah, roll damage then. I think
Yeah,
I got to see if it doesn't seem to want to let me roll. Oh, there we go. So unless it gets a much better success, no, it doesn't. Even misses.
Terrible. Pow! Take
Okay,
that.
right. So yeah, you but your hand kind of just bounces off. It's like rubbery. It's like it's almost like punching like a rubber ball or something. Just this, but it's cold, cold, clammy feel to it.
Cold, clammy rubber ball.
Oh yes, indeed. And it's the other one. So the other one's going sub, but the other one was assisting. So I'm going to say that's already acted because that was assisting its attempt to grab hold of you. So Quentin continues to cower, whimpering under the seat. Somebody do something! Somebody do something! Get us out of here!
Somebody do something.
Everybody except you is doing something, mate.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Is this the
one
guy
on them,
that's in charge of us? Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
he failed his sanity roll.
no, okay, fair enough then. Well, that's perfect excuse.
Oh, right, okay. So suddenly, you suddenly start having to fight with the controls of the plane, and you can hear there's a tearing noise comes from the rear of the plane as this thing rips away part of the tail, the ailerons on the tail of the plane.
Uh-oh. We're going down.
So piloting rolls will now be a penalty with a penalty dice. Yeah. And you're going to have to make a piloting roll on your next turn to keep the plane flying the plane.
As I feel that I do shout out, Shapiro, what his name is.
Yeah.
Get your ass up here! I need some help.
Okay. And finally, it's Alfie.
What I was thinking, as this plane suddenly goes into this dive to go and catch Randall, this is all kind of happening roughly the same time, right?
Yeah, so it's only seconds.
He kind of braces himself against the roof as he goes into a little bit of free fall and then kicks out with his foot, trying to kick that thing out of the door.
Oh, excellent. Very good. Give us a fighting roll. It'll be a fighting maneuver. Let's see if you can knock it out of the door.
Made a roll yet. Oh, and today, it's not my day today, I think. I had all my luck last week.
Yeah. Of course, it doesn't allow you to spend, giving you the option of spending luck.
I'm not going to.
Okay. Right, so you try. Maybe you make contact, but it easily just grabs hold of the door, side of the door frame, and stops itself from moving, being knocked out the open doorway. And then we're back to the next round, and it is not Randall because he's not got. He's probably going to have lost his gun, I think. So it's Jamie. So you need to make a piloting roll, a hard piloting roll.
So that's what is it? -2? Did you say?
It's not. Just
Yeah. Got it. Oh, crapola.
Come on. Yes, look at that. Oh, no. I saw the zeros. I was like, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's not good, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see that down there? That's ground, that is.
Rip everybody.
On the plus side, it might kill them as well.
Okay, right, so the plane goes into an uncontrollable dive and starts spiraling. That starts spiraling down. So everybody can make a dex check.
Oh.
As you just thrown across the cabin.
Wow.
Vinny, that's a fail.
Oh no, I
look at
passed.
Jamie go.
So the 19
All right.
last.
Yeah. So just need one more. We need to make one for Randall, of course. Let's see. Let's watch Randall get come out like a fumble. No, they passed. Okay, so Vinny, you are slammed against the side of the, just thrown against one side and then the next, and you take, you take 2 points of damage as you just slammed into the wall and into the seats before you manage to grab hold of something to stop yourself being hurled around inside the cabin. All right, so the plane is going down. I will give you one last chance. Maybe not one last one, but I'll give you. So, Jamie, you can make another piloting roll as a plane sort of spirals down. You can, as it does, you can see what looks like a landing strip in the distance.
Okay, is it hard again?
It's got your penalty dice, haven't you? Because the plane's fluked.
Yeah, so it's going to be hard. You need a hard success, but you've got a penalty dice.
Oh, brilliant!
What's the penalty? Do not change the roll difficulty to hard then.
You do that.
Yeah, change that and give it a
and
minus
then knock
one.
yourself a -1 dice. And yeah. Life's not fair, is it?
Oh no, it's a 92. It's just sort of 7 off what just 8. What I just rolled last time.
Okay, so you haven't got enough luck, but you can push it if you want.
I mean,
Took it all
what
over
could
anyway.
possibly go wrong?
Oh.
Okay.
oh,
Bye, everybody. It was good.
You probably should have just let Randall get thrown out of the plane. You probably would have had a better chance.
Oh my god!
oh. I mean,
You've got a parachute!
There's no time for that.
Oh my god!
Okay, so the plane screams as it as you fight with the controls, it just plummets towards the ground. And you can make one last piloting roll to see if you can actually at least crash it on the runway.
Hard. Do I have a penalty die?
Just a hard success.
Yeah, no.
So the plane just clips the top of the trees as you're coming into the runway, and as it does, it just like rips off. The wings are ripped off, and the fuselage just hits the ground and just rolling, and everything goes black.
What's your next character going to be?
Okay, so you all, sometime later, you come round, you regain consciousness, you see the you're a little bit, suffering from shock and stunned, and you ache, and you're covered in cuts and bruises, and you can see the twisted remains of the plane lying on this makeshift dirt runway. And you've each so let's give 3. So if you all want to roll, I'll let you do your damage yourselves. So you're going to roll a d6, and that's how much damage you've taken in the crash.
Oh.
Nice roll, Karina. Nice roll, me. Nice roll, Jamie.
Crap.
oh shit, no.
So that's 4 points, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James is at the front.
Oh, no.
That's me, took 6.
Not too
Well,
bad,
is
to
that?
be
Fuck me
Well, that's
up,
very
or-
pretty, though.
No, I don't think so. It would automatically do the thing on the sheet, wouldn't it?
How did Randall do? Should I roll a d6? No, I'm not rolling anything for anybody.
I'll roll Randy's watch.
Not
Oh,
very bad.
Randall takes
Yeah,
4. That's not bad. Got
See,
loads of hits.
Right.
Okay.
God.
Right, yeah, so maybe you're black, roll fade in and out of consciousness, and you don't know how long has passed before you finally come around. You find yourselves on like a cot, canvas cot bed in a tent. You can hear the sounds of activity outside. Glancing to either side of you, you can see your companions either conscious or just coming round.
Oh.
And Shapiro is sat at the side of you, a bandage wrapped, a bloodstained bandage wrapped around his head. He says, "Oh, thank God, you're all right."
I'm going to get up and slap him again.
Poor Shapiro. I mean, he's probably only got like a couple of hit points left. You might kill him.
I don't care. This guy's an absolute pleb. He just does my head in. It's like
He is a noob. I told you he was a noob.
I slapped him with the remains of my arm, which I carried back from the jungle. This time I'm going to slap him with my hand that I've got left.
Ooh, I thought you were going to hit him with the prosthetic one. That'd hurt.
No, because I know if I do that, I'll kill him.
Okay, right, you knock him
I know it.
clean off this seat that he sat on and like falls onto the floor. Clutches it. Oh, Miss Moore, really? Was there any call for that?
You are the most useless individual I have ever met. You are pathetic. You call yourself a man. You are pathetic. What did you do to help anybody then, you stupid individual?
You see those things?
You are pathetic. Now what are we going to do? How are you going to instruct us now, you snivelling wimp of a person?
But Miss Moore, at this point, a army officer comes walking into the tent. He's impeccably dressed. He's like pressed. His uniform, like pressed, ironed to sharp creases running down his trouser legs. A finely trimmed moustache and a cap tucked under his arm and a cane under the others. Good afternoon. I see you all well. You survived that rather eventful arrival.
Who are you?
My name is Captain Lancaster. I'm in charge of the military camp, the military base here. We're in charge of enforcing the cordon of the quarantine zone. We were informed of your arrival. I didn't expect to be quite spectacular. Who was the pilot, by the way?
It was mine, and we weren't expecting to be attacked by black horned scaly things while we were flying.
Oh, the vultures around here, they come in swarms. It can be dreadful things. Just flew into the propellers, did they?
Well, vultures my arse and walk away.
Oh, a live one there.
How impeccably dressed did you say this guy was like he looks like he's got money, like his wallet's going to be fat?
He is an army captain.
Right, noted. Still counting the money from Shapiro's second one.
So he goes over and helps Shapiro to his feet. That's shouldn't really outline on the floor like that, old man. It's rather embarrassing.
Yes, you'll have to excuse Miss Moore. She's had rather a stressful morning.
No, that's I can quite understand. You're lucky to be alive.
So you say it was vultures that attacked us?
Well, I mean, I wasn't on the plane, but yes, they can be a damn nuisance. We had a plane come have trouble a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Just the same thing. A flock of birds flew straight into the engines.
Really? Yeah.
Really?
Mr. Savage was nearly dragged out of the plane by one of the vultures.
Yeah, we don't think
By its arms.
Blimey, that's quite unusual. There's we did find the mangled remains of I presume must have been one of your fellows or one of the crew was mangled and a little burnt. I'm afraid there's not much recognisable left of the fellow.
One of our crew?
One of us.
Maybe the pilot.
Who's missing?
Yeah, the pilot's got sucked out, remember?
Nobody's missing.
So it's the pilot he's talking about.
Let me see this person.
As well, in good course. I think you maybe take a moment or two. Don't stress yourselves too much too soon after what must be quite a traumatic experience, I'm sure.
Don't patronise me. Take me to this pond.
My dear lady, I'm not. It is not my intention. You're clearly a strong-willed individual, which I can respect that. Indeed, I can.
This is the hero that landed that plane when the actual pilot jumped ship.
Oh, you are to be commended, dear lady. If that's all an interesting style you chose for your approach, but at least you got everybody here alive, apart from that poor individual in the wreckage. Mr. Shapiro, we've managed to salvage what we could from the plane. It looks like most of the equipment you brought with you is intact. That's like Shapiro says, oh God, yes, of course. I should go and check on that immediately. And Shapiro,
as he walks out, go, make sure you don't get a splinter in your finger.
Right, he kind of almost flinches as you talk to him, and goes out as he heads out the tent.
Wait, you said the body was in the wreckage? There was.
Yes, mangled, bloody mess, all blackened.
No,
and
wait.
burnt.
There shouldn't be a body in the wreckage then, because the pilot and the co-pilot.
I think
got
he's
stuck
talking
out
about
climbing
one of
snow.
those things.
The things
The
that he.
vultures.
Unless we had a stowaway on the plane. We need to see who that body is. Who is that? Because that's not the pilot or the co-pilot.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I would say
No, that's the person that's unaccounted for. It does matter.
there's not much left. Is in a pretty bad way. Not much left of the fellow. But anyway, it's good to see you. I'm afraid I haven't much. We haven't done much in the way of medical staff here on the camp. So we've been able to patch you up as best we could, but.
Anybody want me to do some first aid on them?
not particularly.
I'm okay. So what is the situation here at the moment, Captain?
Well, the North Borneo company, as you know, they spotted signs of what believed to be infectious hepatitis among some of the locals. And they're the ones that contacted Caduceus. I assume that is who sent you. You are here with Caduceus.
Indeed.
Yes, we've been able to maintain a cordon around the around the quarantine zone, and we've had a few natives that have tried to breach the cordon, but that's been dealt with. The matter's in hand. We shall we will have some, as instructed. We've put some vehicles at your disposal. So when I'll get my men to transport the things that we've salvaged from the plane and load up the trucks. But perhaps it's. I believe the chef is preparing a meal. So you're more than welcome to join us in the mess hall while the men sort out your equipment and load up the trucks. And you can meet your guide. I've taken the liberty to recruit a guide to guide you up the mountain to inside the quarantine zone.
Yes, well, we'll do that. We can do that once I've seen the remains of the thing that was on the plane.
Well, if you wish, dear madam, it's not a pretty sight, but that's entirely up to you. And he calls for one of the soldiers outside. He says, "Soldier, take these people over to the wreckage." And this kind of tired-looking squaddy comes in. He smiles at you and says, "Glad to see you. Glad to see you all. You all right? Came in with a bit of a bump."
Any landing you can walk away from is a good one.
We've been in worse.
Just a bit of a rocky landing. We're fine.
The last one we couldn't walk away from.
Well, if you want to follow me, I'll show you what's left of that poor chap in the wreckage. I'm not sure what you're going to do for him.
It's definitely a man, is it?
Well, there's not much left.
Something was left if you worked out that.
It looks, what's left is identifiable as a person, maybe.
Yeah, let's go check that out.
Okay, so it leads you over to this other wreckage. See the wreckage. There is just this mangled wreck. Looking at it, you don't know how you managed to survive the crash. There's both the wings are gone. The cockpit's just totally smashed in, and the whole thing is just twisted and mangled. There's the structural the girders and stuff are bent and poking out through the side. It's just and it's clearly fire has ravaged the part of the wreckage as well. But yeah, so he point amongst lying by the wreckage. There's this this piece of tarpaulin. He pulls back this tarpaulin to reveal the mangled remains of one of those things. But it looks like badly. It looks. It's like it looks possibly like it was burnt. I mean, the skin's it's all black skin. But yeah, this is one of these things. Oh, there's not much left of it. Its head's gone. Well, Vinny blew its head off, and one of its arms has ripped off, and it's most of its torso is missing. So it's in a bit of a bad way.
I was just wondering it was a person that wasn't supposed to be on the.
No, so it's clearly that the body of that thing that you shot, but yeah, they've just made the logical deduction that it must be a person.
So I'm going to get my knife out and I'm going to try and take some of the skin.
Okay.
I want to see if it's scaly or anything.
No, it's not. It's just covered. Its skin is quite thick, and it's just like rubber.
I'm going to take some as a sample.
Okay.
So has it got its legs?
Yeah.
What's its feet like?
So it's still got its legs, and it's the kind of mangled. So there's they look. They don't look right. They've got toes and things, but the shape of them is all wrong.
They had wings?
It did, but this hasn't anymore. There's, like I said, there's maybe half of the torso left.
Oh, its other arm. What's its hands like?
They're like its fingers are clawed. The fingers that remain are clawed. Look like claws.
What are you thinking of taking his hand off and attaching it to your arm?
No, that's a really good idea. I'm going to chop the hand off.
Is it a good idea? Is it a good idea?
It is.
We need evidence.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to chop its hand off, take some of its skin, and put it in a bag.
Okay, the soldier kind of watches you with a grimace and a puzzled look. Says, well, if there's
Don't worry, she's an archaeologist.
Oh.
As if that explains everything.
That's okay then. Well, if there's, I don't think you need me for anything else. And he kind of he turns and walks away.
Don't worry about it. I'm a gynecologist. Cuts a hand off.
I think at this point, Randy Savage would be standing there going, "Well, this is a splendid specimen," and he'd be giving us a whole thing about it. And actually, who killed it? Was it Vinny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to this one.
I would turn around to Randy at that point and go, "And somebody else killed somebody again, and you didn't."
That's all right. You helped me discover it, Randy. Don't worry. You'll get the next one. Just a bit out of practice.
This amazing like hunter is yet to kill anything. The kill, you need to keep a little tally slide of bad kills.
Magician.
We need to add that to the a tally thing. It's evidence, and also once I've done that as well, when we head back, I am going to try and draw what we saw.
Okay.
And I'm going to use...
With your right hand, yeah.
Yes, it was my left hand that got chopped off.
Yes, of course.
Why's that working? Oop.
Are you going to do something like
What are you up to, dodgy?
blood of ink to make it
Is
more
that
realistic or anything?
Am I going to do what with the blood?
I said, are you going to use the blood as ink or anything, or are we done being...
I could do a run out. No, I've got a pencil and my notebook.
Okay.
But we need the claw hand. There's evidence that it wasn't a vulture, and the skin because it wasn't human skin,
and it wasn't scaly.
And it wasn't vulture skin.
And it was just coincidence that you chose a hand. You weren't jealous that it had to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could make it into.
Prosthetic.
And the first-
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking you were going to do with it when you first mentioned.
Oh, no,
I
but
thought, why is she going to stick a foot on her hand?
Well, yeah, just imagine you could just you slide it over your prosthetic hand, you know.
I took
Yeah.
his hand. I didn't take his foot. I took his hand.
No, but you're asking about his feet.
I
I
wanted to know whether the feet were humanoid or animal feet.
Animaloid.
Oh.
And I was right. They're not
Hey,
human.
what's the group that we're chasing? The Indoor Night or something? No.
The inner night.
In a night.
Yeah.
The indoor night. I prefer.
Are they the worshippers,
I
are they
prefer
the
that.
worshippers
I was
of Yig
close.
or the other one?
So yeah, they're the other ones.
Was it Yig and Yug Sothoth?
No, to Sogua.
Sathogua, yeah.
Sathongua, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
How do you spell that, Phil?
TSATHOUGHA, I think.
Yeah, I just heard lots of letters.
I'm hard enough
Shall we,
typing it out.
shall we take a quick 3-minute break before, because we're just.
No, it's on the hour, yeah. So yeah, so you stood at the so you stood at the side of the wreckage of this of what was your plane. After Jamie has just amputated what remains of one of the hands from this corpse that's lying on the floor.
We've all just disappeared on stream.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'm not there. We can hear us.
Just it. Hey, we're back.
There we
there
are.
we go. There we go.
Now we're away again.
As if we're banned magic.
Zip, but
So yeah, like I say, you stood in the middle of this near the landing strip, the airstrip of this military, this army camp. There's 3 main buildings. Stood on they're on the north side of the camp, on the north side of the runway. Captain Lancaster calls us. So, if you join us in the mess in about 15 minutes.
very well.
He
Well.
nods at Shapiro as he comes walking rather briskly towards you, and as he's walking, he's like checking his pockets and like padding his jacket. Where's that wallet gone? Because I must have lost it in the crash. Oh well. So as he gets close to you, says, there's like a slightly worried look on his face, and he's mopping his brow. There's sweat pouring down his face and running down his clothes are absolutely drenched in sweat already. It is pretty hot here. It's probably about 90, 95 degrees.
Yeah, don't
Fahrenheit.
worry, Shapiro. I think Miss Moore has calmed down a little bit now.
Yes, it was a little unexpected, Miss Moore. But we have, I'm afraid, we have more pressing problems. I'm afraid we're going to have to up the time scale a little.
What do you mean?
What do you mean up it?
Let's just go over here, and he takes to one side, to the edge of the edge of the army camp.
Mm-hmm.
Says, yes, I think we're going to have to speed up our investigation a little bit. We need to ascertain the local situation and evacuate within 24 hours.
Evacuate?
What?
Yes. 24 hours, that's it. No more.
And why?
24
How
hours.
are we out?
Well, I can perhaps contact Caduceus and see if they can fly us in another plane from. I'll probably have some assets nearby.
Right. Yep. Mute.
Why have we got to leave quicker?
The situation has got to become a little more complicated.
How?
And it wasn't complicated with what happened on the plane?
Yes.
Would appreciate getting to the point, old man.
Well,
First time in his life he ever does.
as you've already been told, this could be a quite serious situation. If this proves to be the Yellow Death, then if this is the Yellow Death and we can't find a cure, then this could end up being a disaster. It could be potentially be a global epidemic if this gets out.
But the time limit has changed because something has gotten out.
Not yet. So, if the situation proved untenable, if it proved to be the Yellow Death, and there was no solution, we were unable to rectify the problem, then there is a backup plan.
We're not
Which
going
is?
to like this, are we?
I'm afraid not. I must admit I'm not overly happy about it myself, but we've got to, as I've already mentioned
You need to stop this
before, we have to consider the bigger picture. And there's a device that was on the plane. Another bit of Serpent Man, back-engineered Serpent person technology, called a Afterrang device. It's essentially an incendiary device. The purpose being that if we're unable to contain the situation, then we have to sterilize the area.
The area. Quite a large we're talking about.
Yes, it is a large area, perhaps between 5 and 10 miles.
And this device can adequately do that?
It can, yes. It's quite a terrifying piece of equipment. But that's not
On a plane?
yes. But that's not the problem. That's not the main problem. Unfortunately, the device appears to have been damaged in the crash, and the device has been triggered.
Sorry, what?
We're against the clock.
The Haftarang device has been triggered. The countdown has started.
And that's the 24 hours, yes.
We have 24 hours before it detonates, and everything within a 10-mile radius will be vaporized.
Are there any
So-
local people around here?
Yes, we're here to.
Yeah.
Help
That's
them.
who the outbreak is amongst.
So we're going to get how many people?
I believe there's around 300 people, including locals, farmers, and surveyors from the North Borneo Company.
Here's a good idea. You take the device, walk for the next 24 hours up that mountain, and only you and the device will get killed.
Strap it to Shapiro and send him up.
I'm afraid I'm required to. That won't help the situation. We've got to consider the big picture. If we need to stick to the mission. We need to determine if this is an outbreak of the Yellow Death. If this is an outbreak of the Yellow Death and we can't contain it, then as much as I find as abhorrent as I find the idea, we have little choice. We must consider the bigger picture. If this disease was to escape and get out into the wider world, then billions could die. It could wipe out everyone on the planet. Can't begin to estimate. No,
Does the captain know?
The captain, the people here, they believe it's an outbreak of.
No, do they know about the device?
No, they do not. They are not. They're not privy to Caduceus's.
How be so
Mission.
sure that other people aren't like carriers or anything like that? That we might get infected.
Well, we have to take precautions. The Caduceus has provided us with protective equipment. I must warn you that the Yellow Death, if it is indeed that, and in fact if it is just turns out to be an infectious form of hepatitis, it is highly contagious. So you should avoid contact with anybody who is infected. There are masks and protective clothing. But as I say, I will be dealing with analysing samples. I shall collect the samples and use the viral analyzer to determine if this is the Yellow Death or not. Your job is to find if there is any evidence of the inner night being involved.
But without going into the infected area.
We are going into the infected area, yes. We will be travelling into the quarantine zone.
So
That is where we need to. If the inner night are involved, that is where they are operating. That is where they will be operating.
And what
So
have we
how
got to
much-
protect us?
Well, as I say, we have the personal protective equipment that Caduceus provided, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem because it will be more myself that is at in a more direct risk. I shall be the one collecting blood samples and running the tests. You shouldn't really have need to come into close contact with anyone who may be infected. And as I say, so long as you keep your distance, no physical contact, you should be fine.
Oh, where is the Haftarang device?
It's being loaded onto the truck with the viral analyzer and the rest of our equipment.
Being taken in quarantine. Yeah.
Which, yes, I daren't let it out of my sight.
How much do we
Can it
actually
be
know?
disarmed? Sorry.
Oh, it's gone.
Unfortunately, if it hadn't been damaged in the crash, that would have been possible. It would have been possible to disarm it, but I'm afraid my attempts to disarm it have proved ineffective. As I say, some of the mechanisms are damaged, and I can't disarm it.
Well, better get a move on then, hadn't we?
Indeed, it will. As soon as the soldiers have loaded the equipment onto the truck, we can be on our way.
Is there any more information that we are due to know, or are your eyes is everything being up front this time?
I can assure you, Miss Montoya, you know everything that I do.
So you know nothing about them creatures, nothing that would connect them to.
It only leads me to it only leads credence to the suspicion that the Infinite are at work here. Obviously, those were not native fauna.
Okay.
I've never seen anything like them before.
Well, do you think they knew about the device?
I think we would be in error to not consider that a possibility.
All right. So, how long before they've loaded the trucks?
Captain Lancaster says about an hour,
Okay.
and at this point, Captain Lancaster reappears and says, ladies, gentlemen, the cook tells me the meal is ready. If you'd follow me to the mess tent.
Rather keen, isn't he?
Ask him what's the cook's last name?
The cook.
Mm-hmm.
Parker.
Doesn't sound very Italian. I'm not very encouraged. What doesn't have an Italian as the cook?
As we're leaving, Shapiro, I hope you've rang through to get another plane already.
I was just talking to you about it. I haven't had time. I can assure you, it's as soon as we reach the medical camp, I shall radio through.
Well, why don't you radio now?
Have a radio?
Well, I suppose I could make use of the radio here at the. Yes, you're right. You're right, Miss Moore. I'll get on it straight away. You
do that.
you go and put your feet up and
I will. Thank you very much.
take advantage of the amenities that are available before we. I imagine things won't be as we won't have that luxury inside the quarantine zone.
No.
Well, the quicker you do it, the quicker you might get a chance to eat something. Toodle pip.
Right, kind of like sort of almost starts to like bow a bit and then corrects himself before he hurries off.
Yeah, he don't want to get slapped again for not doing as he's told.
Especially as I'm carrying an alien claw in my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it finger food?
Okay, so you join the captain and his officers and most of what appears to be most of the camp in the mess tent. And you are so it like being served. You get served a full 3-course meal. There's like a starter, there's a main meal which apparently is some kind of steak. A local delicacy according to the captain, and a dessert, a spotted dick pudding and custard for dessert. Spotted dick. So over lunch, Lancaster regales you with stories of his hunting exploits here in Borneo while he's been stationed here. To which Randall is just lapping up, and they're just like comparing stories and gun calibers. So he tells me apparently while he's been here, he's bagged a number of leopards, Sumatran tigers, a Sumatran rhino, an elephant, and a monkey with the most ridiculous-looking nose. Apparently, it's called a proboscis monkey or something. So one of the locals told me. Well, I can tell you, it looked rather silly when I shot it.
I mean, did he put in much of a fight?
No, that's
They're really cute.
that's the magnificent thing. The flying squirrels as well. They make a good moving target, but yes, they come with the advantage that they don't fight back. It's an advantage in a war.
Proud moments for you.
Indeed. And anything like points to something, to like a trophy that's kind of almost obscured in the shadows at the far end of the mess hall. Says, yes, one of the soldiers bagged this one. I have to say, I'm mighty jealous. Not seen nothing I've ever seen before. So one of the soldiers on the call, it was on patrol on the cordon a couple of days ago, heard sound of a large animal moving through the undergrowth and shot it dead, straight through the head. Excellent shot. And he shouts over to the soldier responsible, excellent shot, Smith, excellent. And he like kind of stands up and bows.
What is it?
Unusual beast it is, unlike anything I've seen before. None of the locals could tell us what it was either. I believe it must be native to the island. And it says we had it skinned and its head's mounted on the wall. He kind of points out, and this is what's on the wall. Looks something like an elephant, but a little smaller. And it has these weird bony protrusions, and its ears are small, not much smaller than those of an elephant. It's this is what it is.
That's a map.
That's the map.
Oh, okay. That's a map.
But it's a
Okay,
very good map.
right. Okay, okay. Let's.
Splendid map. I was very impressed with it.
How about that?
No, that's still a map.
That's still a map.
But it's a fantastic map, and we're really pleased to see it again.
I think it's worth seeing on
Why?
It's
multiple
worth
occasions.
seeing twice.
Yeah, absolutely.
It should
Maybe
be
even 3
quarantine
times.
zone.
Let me
Maybe
do
even
it
3 times.
instead. Where are
One time's a charm.
3. Yeah.
Let's try it again. Ooh, blimey, that's big.
Oh,
Oh.
it sure is.
Oh.
Whoa, that's weird looking.
Is it scaly?
The fuck?
No.
Andy is salivating.
Let's make it a bit smaller.
Oh, it's got teeth on his trunk.
It has.
It's like a
Wait,
bone
what?
elephant thing. Oh, like teeth in his trunk. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There we go.
That's not good.
That's like a elephant, monkey, alligator, antelope.
Move your token, Tony, because you're over the top of its mouth.
Oh,
That's
No, I have to say, its trunk looks very happy.
No, I'm just thinking those teeth, they're not carnivore teeth, are they?
no, they're not. No, they almost look human. There's no Santilos in this, by the way. So it's so although it has it's kind of vague elephant-like appearance to it. It's small. It's probably about the size of a horse, or a horse's head in this case.
See, I was thinking of an aardvark, but then that's a big aardvark if it's the size of a horse.
so these are tusks on the side.
Yeah, some kind of like bony protrusions that are like coming out from the side of its head.
It's the mouth in the trunk is the weird thing.
That's the only weird thing.
I mean, that is the weirdest thing. I'm not gonna lie. That's weird.
Probably the most disturbing thing.
Wow.
And where did your man shoot this?
I'm going to take a drawing of this while they're talking.
Yeah, no problem. You can get plenty of time to make a sketch of it. So it was while they were patrolling the cordon of the quarantine zone.
I'll help Randy pick up his jaw from the ground.
And you cut off its head and just brought it here?
Oh, well, it was on the it's on the edge of the camp here. The cordon comes. Our military camp is on the edge of the cordon of the quarantine. So yes, we had the animal skinned and mounted the bugger on the wall.
So you saw a new animal that nobody knew what it was, and your first instinct was to kill it.
Indeed, and Randy
Randy loves this guy.
Randy
Randy loves this guy.
I imagine he also asked
for another.
what it's called. Or what they've named it.
Yeah. So, well, no, they've not given it. So they think it's some. They're assuming it's some kind of elephant. But yeah.
Okay.
But no, they've not gone to the point of naming it. No, they're quite happy to have it on the wall. So the chef brings out the main course. It's steak and potatoes and vegetables.
Ooh.
No.
And where did the meat come from?
Yeah. I sit poking the meat, looking at it.
So the captain's he's slicing up his steak and chewing on a mouthful, and the rest of the soldiers are tucking it. Oh, it says it's come from the beast.
That thing on the wall,
Yes.
I just
push my plate away from
push
you.
it away.
There's you're missing a treat. It's exceptional. It's akin to the finest fillet steak I've ever tasted.
Randy leans over and takes mine off my plate and adds it to his and tucks in.
Yeah, I imagine he does.
You can have Vinny's as well.
No,
No,
thank you.
no.
you're missing a treat.
Yes.
I don't know what's you don't. It could be poisonous.
Well, we've been eating it for the past couple of days, and we're all okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, you dine on maybe just a plate of vegetables, then
Potatoes, thank you. Yeah.
followed up by a lovely piece of spotted dick and custard.
No, I'll turn my
Those
nose
red rolls,
at
so I'd
that
have
as
bet
well.
those as well.
The Italian and Vinny turns his nose up at that. He's like, "What the fuck is that? You don't want
Alfie
that.
will
Put
most
that away
definitely
from
be
me."
eating Vinny's spotted dick. Oh, that sounds wrong.
Yeah. Alfie, you munch on his spotted dick.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. So, yeah.
Anyway,
We're such children.
a bit of spotted Richard, eh?
Brother had a friend at college called Richard Scratcher. No joke.
Nice.
Wow.
I think Mark had a friend at school that was called.
No, you used to live across the road from him. It was Robert Staines, wasn't it?
Bobby Staines.
No.
I went to school with Shona Mooney. She's a famous musician now, plays violin or something. Shona
yeah.
Mooney, like beer in your arse.
Showing a moody.
Oh,
Wow.
it doesn't take a lot for us to go off on a tangent, does it?
No,
And it's
I mean,
such
to be fair, it's
childish
a good
things as
tangent.
well.
Names are important.
Anyway,
Right.
ourselves now.
yeah, we just want to move out and read the trucks when they get ready.
Yeah,
When they're
I think we
loaded.
will.
Okay, so yeah, after your meal,
Avoid this maniac.
Oh,
Captain
no.
Lancaster.
If there's any of the steak left, I'm going to wrap it up in a tissue to give it to Shapiro.
he comes in. He joins you eventually. He tucks in.
Yeah.
Tucks in.
Oh,
He's quite happily tucks in.
Oh.
yeah.
So yeah, shortly after you've finished your meal, some of you still a little bit more hungry than others. You head outside after being informed that the trucks have been loaded up with the equipment.
I will do before we leave the thing. I will point out the thing on the wall to Shapiro and say you might need to take a notice of that. Have you come across that before? with the undead night people.
In a night. Nobody mentioned any undead.
Okay.
So what? The captain believes it to be some kind of native relative to an elephant. So,
Yes.
yes.
God, you really are an imbecile. It's obviously not. It's a bit like the horned beast that attacked us on the plane. Take note of it. I've made a picture of it. It's evidence of something that is not right in the area.
Right, you are, Miss
Obviously.
Moore.
After what you've seen, why are you such a buffoon? And I go like that to walk off. He probably goes.
He is a buffoon. They're eating this thing. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost feel a bit sorry for him, though, you know?
He's bloody British. He'll eat anything.
Oh,
Why do you
Shapiro.
feel sorry for him?
Kind of feel like he's been a little bit bullied.
He is being bullied because he keeps nearly killing us and then running away like a pathetic person. He was hiding under the chair in the aeroplane, which probably saved him.
Yeah,
to be fair.
good point.
That's what they did.
He's getting off light because she's got higher decks than me. She's only getting in first before I do. She's got a brass knuckle attached when I get him.
Okay. So you're taken out to where there's a couple of armored cars
Whoa.
that have been loaded up with your equipment. They're not equipped with any mounted guns or anything like that. That you're told should be capable of traversing the dirt tracks that lead up, that you'll be following up the mountain, up Mount, what's it called? Mount Kinabalu.
Okay. Well,
And at this point, you're introduced to your guide.
oh yes, of course.
So that's
I
always
must
gone well.
point out to this gentleman that we've not had much luck with guides in the past.
So yeah, you're introduced to this scruffily dressed local man who's like with this wild-looking and dirty hair and a stubbly beard and moustache. Has a big smile on his face and says, "Are you Caduceus?"
We're with Caduceus, yes.
Yes. He shakes each, goes to shake each of your hands.
And who are you?
Okay, he shakes each of your hands. Shapiro pulls his hand back.
Oh, because of the hepatitis.
Yeah.
I got my gloves on. I give him my wooden hand to shake.
I think Alfie has just instinctively shook the guy's hand. He will regret it later.
Yeah, I think nobody said anything. So yeah, everybody shook his hand without thinking until maybe then saw Shapiro. Oh,
Yeah.
says my name. I'm Aberdeen. I will be your Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
You English people, like, you've never heard of Aberdeen.
No,
I don't think his
I'm
name is
offended. I'm offended.
Well, I
You've
mean,
never heard
I
this
think
word before. It's a
I'm
place.
pretty sure that this fella is not called Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
I'm fairly sure of that.
And that's what he said, Aberdeen. That's what I've wrote down. That's his name, Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. Aberdeen.
He seems
Aberdeen.
to find this highly hilarious.
Yeah. So, and you are to be our guide. You know this area like the back of your hand, I suppose.
Yes. Aberdeen knows this area well. I am from the nearby town to the south, but I know the mountain well.
And how are the people to the south?
The people of the south are fine. Of course, they are not in the quarantine.
Yes. That was. Are you not at all worried about heading into the quarantine zone, Aberdeen?
I have been assured by the captain that we shall all be safe. Caduceus keep us safe.
Oh, good. No pressure then. I'm just going to climb into the back of one of these trucks, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's driving?
Oh, what? We're going to drive as well?
Yeah. Soldiers aren't coming with you.
No, best not.
Do you drive, Aberdeen?
No, not if you want to stay on the road, sir.
My drive is 30, which was my piloting, so hopefully someone's got a higher drive than that.
So you want drive? You'll need drive auto. Everybody should have the bare minimum.
Yes.
Oh, drive auto.
20.
Oh,
Yeah.
30 or
oh,
20.
yeah, I've got 45.
So everybody's
drive
capable of.
There you
Everybody
go.
has a basic.
Karina's driving.
I've
Driving.
got the basic 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I will drive then. I guess.
We insist.
Okay. So as you're like climbing onto the truck, you like hear a soldier say, a couple of shows like shout up. They're on the edge of the base, the army camp. Says, "Stop! Don't come any closer!" And looking over, you can see what must be a local staggering from out of the tree line and crossing over the grassland toward these two soldiers. She looks like quite young, maybe in her 20s, and her dress is tattered and bloodstained, and you can clearly see there's like sweat pouring down her brow, and she's holding her hands up, clearly pleading, speaking in, but you don't understand the language that she's speaking in. So there's salt.
Oh.
You can
Have a chance to.
So you can make a knowledge roll, a education roll.
Is that how I do it? Is that how I've got because I've got a chance to know any language, to know what language they're speaking?
Oh yeah, we'll do it. Yeah,
We'll do it by a no roll.
we're going to do it that way. Yeah.
Okay. I'll read the talent later. No, that's.
I don't think it's got a specific skill, has it?
Well, give me a sec. I'll read the talent. Able to determine what language is being spoken. Oh, so no, I know what language is being spoken. I don't need to know anything.
Okay, all right, yes.
I also have a bonus dice on language rolls.
Right, yeah, that's okay. So yeah, this is it's Malay. It's a local language. Yeah, it's Malay. You don't understand. Yeah, doesn't mean you understand it. You just know what the language is.
Okay, but I've got a 1% chance.
You've got 1% chance and your bonus dice, so yeah, you can attempt to understand.
Right, so I'll just roll a d100 because it's not on my sheet,
Yeah,
and then roll.
and you get bonus dice. So at the minute, that's a no. So yeah, it's going to be a no because even if you get a 0, it's going to be 4.
Okay, it would be a 4.
Or you could lucky, of course. Well, that's going to be like 50.
Well, that's what I was thinking actually.
Yeah.
If it was only 4, I would only need 3 luck or something. So
Yeah, but 54. Okay, so you can't understand. I mean, like I say, you can clearly see she's holding her hands out and obviously pleading with the soldiers, and they're raising. They've got the rifles raised and aimed at her. And say, "Stop where you are! Don't come any closer. We'll open fire." And you can see the soldiers flinching, even they're like hesitating.
Can we jump out of the truck?
Of course you can.
Shout, hold your fire, hold your fire. And Alva's going to try and put himself between them and her.
Okay.
don't get too close to her.
Yeah. Don't you see she's sick?
Okay, you can make a I don't know, either a persuade or a fast talk or intimidate, whichever you choose.
Ooh.
Probably
No
persuade
good at
or a fast
either of
talk.
them.
I thought you were good at fast talk.
Am I?
I don't know. Or maybe it's Vinny I'm thinking of.
That's charm you're thinking of for me.
Oh yeah, you are good at fast talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
No, Alfie is.
Oh, there it is. Well, he's.
Is that
when you say good. When you say good.
Well, it's got a reasonable percentage chance in fast talk.
Oh, he makes it
He
just.
makes it.
Right, nice.
Okay, so the soldiers like hesitate, and one of them looks over and says, "She's in breach of the quarantine. She's in breach of the quarantine. She's like, it's not allowed." And she turns back. You gotta get back, miss. You gotta stay back.
Hold on just a moment. Shapiro!
And like Shapiro's going,
You have your device, the viral scanner thing.
yes, it's not set up. It's still in the crate. So I need to take samples, and so this woman's like getting close. She's about 10 feet away from the soldiers, and
Okay.
they're kind of like stepping. They're kind of like slowly stepping back, and the rifles. Says, please, miss, if you don't stop, we'll have to shoot.
What's she saying?
While they're
Oh,
shouting outside, I'm gonna like turn to Aberdeen and ask him like, can you help? Can you explain?
There's, she asks for help. Aberdeen don't want to be infected. Aberdeen will get proved bad for your health.
No, but can you tell her? They're going to shoot.
Okay, so he like shouts over to her, and she kind of turns and looks at him, and she drops onto her knees, and like just clear, like I say, just like pleading, like there's tears rolling down her cheeks, and you can see as she drops to her knees, you can see through the tatters in her dress, you can see like these yellow tinged boo boys in the armpits and on the insides of her thighs, and her skin has got a kind of a yellowish tinge to it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't think you need the scanner.
How long does it take to set that device up, Shapiro?
She's got to unpack it. But it takes about an hour to set it up. It's of no use to this woman. It needs time to analyze samples. It's not. Does anybody do anything? So the soldiers.
Do we know that there's no cure or anything for this?
We're trying to
So
find one.
yeah, so the viral analyzer will one of the purposes of it is to
Come here to get the
come up with
analyzer.
to analyze samples to determine what the disease is, and then it can potentially create a cure as well.
But she's too far gone, probably. Already.
So the soldiers they like pull the pull back the bolts on their rifles, and they're going to prepare to shoot her.
I'll just stick my head out the window and just shout to Alfie and just get out of the way. You need to move.
Are they going to kill her?
Do you really think she's going to survive?
Okay, and there's the shots ring out, and the shooter, two shots straight to the chest, and she collapses to the floor, dead.
Wow. Why did you do that? Why did you kill her?
Right, so the soldiers don't say anything. They look. You can see one of them looks away.
They
They clearly didn't want to do it. So some other soldiers are come running over with thick rubber gloves on and masks, and a piece of canvas, and they come over and carefully wrap the body up and drag it away. And Shapiro sticks his head out the window of the truck and says, "We need to go."
Say
Now.
anything and climb into the back of the truck.
Karina, let's just go.
Yeah, we'll get back in the
The
truck.
quicker we get the results, the quicker we can save these people.
Okay, so who's driving the truck?
Karina.
Okay, right. So there's no need to, like I say, you don't need to make a roll unless something unusual happened.
Uh-oh.
So it's,
Famous last words.
I mean, it's only a Cthulhu game. It's only Call of Cthulhu. Nothing unusual happened.
I'll just give you a 10-minute warning because you are not going past midnight tonight. We're not going to let you.
Yeah, 10-minute warning for rapid.
Okay. Right. Okay, so you follow the road, so following Aberdeen's instructions as he directs you down the correct tracks. It's a little bit slow going because, like I said, these are only dirt tracks. Although the truck's more than capable of handling it, you still have to be cautious.
Do we see any people around, any infected people wandering around or anything?
No. So Aberdeen tells you that it's a few miles to this track, skirts the edge of the quarantine zone. You do see soldiers patrolling up and down. But yeah, it says it's just a few miles to the farm.
Okay. I'm going to make sure my gun's loaded
Follows.
and I've got my rapier already.
I've done that, I've loaded up the guns,
Okay.
checked on the ammunitions. I only have a question actually I was going to ask you earlier on. I only have 2 dynamite in my inventory, but we were back in New York restocking. I could have got some more dynamite, right?
Yes, I suppose you could potentially have bought some dynamite, yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to add some more on my sheet. How many can I have?
Of course, dynamite.
I like it. It's my new fave.
I mean, it helped us out a lot.
So it's quite easy to get hold of, surprisingly.
Oh, gosh.
So can I grab a half a dozen sticks of dynamite?
Oh god, yeah, you could easily get half a dozen, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Let me get a dozen.
Right, yeah, and Aberdeen is quick to try and uplift the mood, and he's all laughs and smiles and telling you about his business dealings, and that if while you're in my country, if you ever need anything, then Aberdeen is the one to ask. Aberdeen can get you anything for the price.
God.
Good to know.
Can
you get us a proper steak?
Yes, steak, yes. Maybe if we, you come see me down in Ranau.
Oh, well, I show him the picture I drew of the
Elephant
the
thing.
elephant thing and the horn things, and I'll say, have you seen any of these before?
No, it's but the jungles around the mountain are deep and very old. There are many things that hide there that people have not seen.
And I show him the sketching of the scaly people.
Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what to make of them. He says, "What are these?"
Oh, just some sketching. I was just wondering if of some reported wildlife.
These look like snakes on legs.
And then any of the symbols, I'll say, have you ever seen any of these symbols on any of the caves or anything around here?
No, he shakes his head. I'm not a learned man.
Okay.
So you come to a junction in Aberdeen, tells you to take the right-hand turn, and you come round a corner, and you have to bring the truck to a halt as a section of the trees on both sides of the road have toppled, and one of them has fallen across the road.
Oh.
How big of a tree is it?
Kind of like a largest palm tree, maybe about 20 feet tall.
Couldn't all get out and try and move it, could we?
Yeah, so Aberdeen, he gets out and says, yeah, together as a team we can, yes.
There we go. Teamwork. The dream.
Okay. Radio.
See if we can shift this thing out of the road.
I'll show it my one
Yeah.
good hand.
Okay, so
The one you
working,
cut off the thing.
so working together, it's not too much of a problem to move this tree. You can all make a spot hidden while you're doing this.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm too busy shoving a tree.
Success for me.
Alfie and Vinny. Are you
Okay.
you all in for Randall or show?
Oh, go on, roll for. Oh, let me. Where's this character? There is. Give Randall a roll. Where's this?
A
spot?
random roll.
5 minutes, Tyler.
5 minutes.
I'll look after you.
No, Randall doesn't. So, Vinny and Alfie. Something catches you as you're moving this, like I say, you're moving this tree out of the way. Something catches your attention in the mud off the side of the road. As you look closer, it's what looks like footprints,
Oh.
but you like shake your head. You can't that can't be what you. They can't be footprints because they're about 3 feet long.
Okay. Like human footprints?
No, like 3-toed, like clawed footprints, and each one like each footprint is about a yard across.
Wow.
Whoa. I see Alfie looking at this and
Wow.
we're both like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 3 foot long, but a yard. What's a yard in footage?
3 feet.
It's about 3 foot.
So 3 by 3.
And
Big boy.
as you're moving this tree to one side, you can see like damage on these trees is quite fresh.
Is that one knocked the tree down?
And there's
That's
as you put it like as you like roll over, you can see there's like these massive sort of claw marks. Look like claw marks, but these huge gouges down the sides of these tree trunks, as if some great taloned hand has ripped them apart.
Oh, I don't know about you, Mr. Lazaro, but I'm suddenly feeling a little overexposed.
I am feeling a bit exposed as well, Mr. Monroe. Like pulls out his gun from his.
I wanted to finish, so I think that's a finish there.
It is. Oh my god.